Y'all, these platforms are officially losing their marbles with these ads. It's one thing to have a 15-second ad, but to have a 30-minute ad on a video is crazy. And the worst part is when I play a video before I get in the shower and that 30-minute ad comes up, that's where I'm gonna draw the line. Once I hear, if you wanna learn more, keep watching, I already know what to expect. And at that point, y'all raising my blood pressure a little bit, because why are y'all doing that while I'm in the shower? I'm not gonna get out the shower to skip the video. That's why I keep my iPad close to me when I get in the shower. But that just sounds crazy. Like, why do I have to do that? It's okay to have a 15-second ad and then maybe you have another 10-second ad right after. That's cool. But them long ads where they doing a whole dissertation about something, don't nobody have time for that, okay? And yeah, I'm talking about YouTube right now. Count your days. And don't get me wrong, as a content creator, I understand that yes, platforms and creators get paid based on ads. But as a viewer, it is literally the most annoying thing ever. I'm not even about to sit here and try to play against that.
Who do we have to sue to get less ads on YouTube? Because I'm convinced at this point it's like headed into a direction where we're gonna have like 20 seconds of the video and then 30 seconds of ads. Like what? I don't think there's like laws from stopping people from doing that. Like the only time I watch YouTube is before bed. My husband and I will watch a podcast. I didn't realize that he had signed up for like a free trial of YouTube Red or whatever, and it like ended last night. The podcast, like they spend like not even 5 minutes interviewing like a person. I think we got interrupted like at least 3 times within one 5-minute interview. It was like unwatchable. And so, God, now we're suckers and we have to freaking sign up for YouTube Red again.
Okay, listen to me, YouTube. I can't do it. You guys have 5 ads in one ad. It has to stop. We understand that the movie is free with ads. We understand that. And we let you get away with giving us 2 before in the past. But now it's come to a realization that I've noticed that even when we press skip ad, another ad shows up and then it says next. When you hit next, another ad shows up. Then you can skip that last ad. Sometimes you have to watch the entire thing. I understand these businesses have to get their coins too, but YouTube, we cannot allow this. I can't even watch Bring It On. I'm on a Bring It On marathon run right now. I'm trying to enjoy it. Okay, Solange is kicking ass. I just want to watch the movies in peace. YouTube, fix it, please. There's too many ads. It is.
What the hell is going on with YouTube ads? We can't have nothing good anymore. Like, every time we get something good, they take it away. I know you've been noticing, of course, over the past like year maybe, that the ads are getting longer and longer. And not only that, they're stacked. So you're not just watching 1 to 2 15-second ads anymore. You're watching anywhere from 1 to 4 ads back to back that range from like 15 seconds to like an hour. Yeah, they have like hours long ads now. I mean, those ones you can skip, but there's ads that you cannot skip that are like a minute or 2 long. And so, okay, I've been adjusting to that. I grew up in a time where, there were commercials. So I know how to roll with the punches with that. My issue right now in February of 2025 is that there are ads that will play, and if you don't hit skip in time, you lose your opportunity to skip. What the hell is that? You lose your opportunity? This is the one that gets me, because I like to watch YouTube when I'm like washing dishes or like cleaning up, that kind of thing, like where I can just walk around the house and do what I need to do and kind of listen to it in the background. My issue is that I will let ads play if I'm just washing dishes or cleaning something up. But what they're doing now is if you don't hit skip and you let that ad play, they will take you away from the YouTube site to the site's ad. And you're like, why is it silent all of a sudden? Where's my video? Girl, you ain't on YouTube no more. You're on Warner Stallion, okay? You're buying a refrigerator all of a sudden, okay? You're getting a dishwasher or whatever stupid ass ad they got going on. Just forget this social media thing.
I love this app. Like TikTok, it's a great app, but the one thing I'm tired of seeing is how every other post is just some sort of ad for some TikTok shop thing or just an ad for, oh, buy this, and I'm so tired of seeing it. Like, part of the reason why people reminisce on how this app used to be like a few years ago, it's because there really weren't any ads. Like, people would do, creators, they'd have their little, like, promos, but it wouldn't be this big thing to where every video is like, oh, click the orange shopping cart button, or, go get it in my TikTok shop or whatever. You wouldn't see that. It would be so much just more content based. Like, some creators, their whole thing is just selling out and being like, oh, go buy this, and you can click not interested, but I guarantee you at least one out of every, 5, 6, maybe 10 videos, it's going to be somebody trying to sell you some stupid product. Like, yes, influencers, they used to have their, promos. They do, Bloom or, the coldest water, all that stuff, yes. But it wasn't so in your face in every other post. Like, it wasn't like that. It was just, you would do the occasional one, and then that'd be it. But now it's like, oh my god, every other post is some sort of advertisement. And I understand it brings a lot of money to the app, and it brings a lot of money to people, which I'm never going to hate on someone getting their bag, but it is so annoying seeing what this app has turned into, because so much of it is just repetitive, just like, hey, buy my, code or whatever, use my code this. It's like, can we just get back to, making good content?
Hey, has anybody else noticed that in the past month or so, their TikTok For You page is all sponsored posts eligible for commission, TikTok shop, ads? That's it. Like I've said, I'm not interested in these. I have tried to filter out keywords. Fun fact, you are not allowed to filter out sponsor or ad from your content, preferences. I've filtered out multiple keywords, including shop, TikTok shop, things like that. And they're still on my For You page. I can't get rid of them. Call me a hater, but maybe I'm gonna be glad TikTok is supposedly going away, because at this point, everything I see is just ads and sponsor posts. That's not what I want. I want fan edits and cats and maybe sometimes a recipe. I'm not here for the same ads over and over again about the same products that I've already told the algorithm I'm not interested in, but for some reason, it will not let me not see them.
YouTube's starting to crack down on ad blockers. I got this pop-up that said ad blockers violate YouTube's terms of service the other day. And I'm gonna be real, I'm never getting rid of ad block. The reason why is because once they made ads unskippable, I started to call it quits and I downloaded ad block. And it's not just YouTube. Netflix also has ads as well. Netflix ads are worse. There's 4 ads and they're all unskippable, and you're paying for Netflix subscription. That just makes no sense. I don't care if I have ads. Just at least make them skippable. That's all I'm saying.
And I'm sure we can all relate to this, where you're having a conversation with somebody in person, or even if you're on the phone with them, then all of a sudden you pick up your phone and you go online and boom, that specific item pops up, and it's just like, how did you know that I was just talking about you? But it's like, that's the thing, they're always listening. And it's literally the creepiest thing when you realize that they're literally listening to everything that we're doing right now. Like, I have my iPad and my phone right next to me. I know it's listening no matter how much I try to disable things, and it's just beyond me at this point. Even in a world where citizens are supposed to have privacy, we can't even have that, and I'm by myself right now, and I know I'm not by myself. Privacy is a long gone idea in today's time, especially in this digital era that we are living in. Unless you are in an area or in a room that has absolutely no devices or any type of internet connection, you are being monitored whether you like it or not. Y'all know all those terms and agreements that we be accepting when it comes to these apps and stuff that we're downloading? Yeah, all of that speaks about data usage and how they're going to collect the data in order to better feed back information to us. And yes, the responsible thing for us to do is to read through everything. Unfortunately, we just scroll and accept a lot of times without reading or maybe even understanding the agreement of the access being given to these companies. And that's where, unfortunately, they catch us. So yeah, we're being studied and we're always having something being sold to us. And honestly, that's just living in capitalism for you. And don't get me wrong, my perspective on life is that life truly is like a video game, and we do live in a matrix. So I'm not one of those people that's gonna tell you not to play into the system to a certain extent, to your benefit at least. If you have something valuable to sell or share, social media is a great way to market yourself and your product. And because of that, that is why we are experiencing so many ads from companies. And I've even seen ads of regular everyday people marketing themselves, whether it's their music videos or their products and things like that. And I'm not gonna lie, it can definitely be annoying to a certain extent when you want to come online to view what you want to come online for, but yet you're being bombarded by so many ads. Like, I don't want to watch a YouTube video and an ad pops up every 3 to 4 minutes, let alone those 5 to 30 minute short film ads or AI ads. Like, come on, y'all doing too much. My goodness, those be next level extreme. Or another example, I don't want to be searching for a recipe online, and once I get on the recipe page, why do I have to scroll through 4 different ads in order to get to the meat and potatoes of why I'm even on that site? Like, can I get to the measurements? Y'all are stopping me to show me so many different ads just to get to that part of the page. Like, it's ridiculous. And what's even worse, I don't want to be watching a good TV show or a movie on a streaming site, and then y'all want to have an ad interrupt the good scene. So now once the ad is done, I gotta go back 10 seconds to basically catch up with what I was watching without the rude interruption. You get what I'm saying? And yes, the ads are usually supposed to come up in suitable filler spaces, but I've noticed that when I'm watching truth speaking podcasts on YouTube and they're getting ready to share information that the higher ups don't want us to know, that's when YouTube will decide, this is a good time to insert the ad in the middle of them talking. And I've been noticing them do it a lot more on lives now. And then when I hear what the content creator is saying, I'm like, wow, so y'all didn't want us to pick up on that, but instead y'all wanted to try to throw an ad in, so it kind of throws off your critical thinking process in the moment, unless you're intentional about wanting to get the full thought out, so you go back to let it play out. But it's just like, I feel like nowadays with people not really having their attention spans all the way there, and they might even be doing something else along with watching that video, so they're multitasking. Who's to say that you decided not to go back to get the full gist of what the content creator was saying? So it kind of just bypasses you once that ad is done. You don't even think, let me go back and listen to that. So I just feel like YouTube, y'all know what y'all doing, but I don't know. I peep game, and let me know, y'all peep game too. But anyways, one thing that I've been noticing with YouTube is how they're bombarding the content with so much ads, to the point where people are so tired that they're literally willing to pay the extra fee in order to not have ads on their videos. But y'all, I'm not falling for it. These companies know that people are annoyed and tired of being interrupted from their entertainment. So yes, they are going to intentionally bombard these platforms with ads, because that is how they make big bank. And the gag is, the other option of you having adless content is also another way for them to make big bank. So they're winning either way, but you gotta make sure as the subscriber, as the viewer, that you're not being finessed to play into their hand. At the end of the day, these companies and these platforms are cashing out. You as the consumer is the one who ultimately decides whether you're gonna play into their game or not. So you're either gonna win and keep money in your pockets, but you're gonna have to sit and be patient through the ads, or you're gonna lose and you're gonna be giving them exactly what they want, which is more of your money. And I think it's really worth considering that you going adless is a recurring fee per platform, and there are a lot of platforms. So y'all gonna go adless on all these platforms and just give them your money? Like, please don't do it. So listen, y'all, good luck out here, because they trying to milk us for every penny that we work for. And I just feel like, again, why play into that game when you can play into other games? You don't have to play into the game where you're losing, but play into the social media game to where you're winning. You get what I'm saying? Work smarter, not harder. Yeah, they're wilding with these ads on these apps, but I feel like it's worth just, building on your patience and keeping your money in your pockets, all right? So anyways, if you made it to the end of this video, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in another one.